Odd Conduit Media.
What's it gonna be?
You are now listening to the
Hyrule Podcasters! Rumble, rumble.
Hey, all you Arlington residents.
Whoa.
Welcome to another episode of
Hyrule Podcasters!
Ultra Pod, exploring a torn kingdom. I'm your co-host, Ben.
And I'm your co-host, Pat.
And in this audio-only Let's Play, we venture through each game in Nintendo's Zelda franchise.
You got that right. We're not experts or purists. We're just playing each game start to finish.
And this season, we continue our adventure in Tears of the Kingdom.
With our mom.
With our mom.
She's not in the intros, though.
Nah, we book mom for the real meat and potatoes
Right.
of the podcast.
We don't need to waste her time.
Absolutely not.
With the intros. She's there for the good stuff, for the substance.
So this is our second intro that we are doing in person, although we're now on an entirely different coast.
We're in Virginia.
Yeah.
Or as I'm going to tell everybody, we're in DC. What is that? Should I tell? Okay, so I just moved to Arlington. I'm living in Ben's basement for a couple months while we get our footing.
Shout out to Ben's basement.
Shout out to Ben's basement. We're in Ben's basement right now. How's it look down here?
Looks good. You guys moved in? You feeling good? We got
Cool.
Chloe's water fountain going in the background. It's very nice and subtle.
Mm-hmm. Very subtle ambiance. Very subtle water fountain ambiance. I'm tempted to go put the microphone up to it, but I'm not going to do it.
Don't do it.
I'm not going to do it.
Not while we're live recording.
Producer Pat, cut that. So what do I say? Do I say I live in DC? So let's say I was in Connecticut and somebody says, where do you live? And I said, DC. And they were like, cool. Would I be in the clear?
I think so.
What about if I said DC and they're like, oh, I spent a lot of time in DC. Where do you live? And I was like, Arlington. Would they say that's not DC?
It depends how douchey they are as a person.
Okay. So
I mean, you lived in New York City.
Correct.
But you didn't live in Manhattan.
Correct.
And I'm sure people gave it to you all the time that you, like, oh, I live in New York City. Like, oh, where?
Right.
Oh, in Queens or Astoria or like whatever you end up saying. People are like, in that case, you actually still live in New York City, so it is a little bit different.
right. So is it equivalent to saying I live in New York City when I actually live on Long Island?
I think Long Island, absolutely not. Like when you were in Nassau County.
No, you can't say New York City when you're in Nassau County.
No. I'm thinking about like Tommy, and he lived in Ardmore, right?
Okay.
Which is right outside of like Philadelphia. But if someone's like, Tommy, where do you live? He's like, oh, I live in Philly. And they're like, oh, I grew up around there. Like, where? And it's like, oh, yeah, I live in Ardmore, right?
Yeah.
You're being more specific. But it's better, I feel like, to be generalized. 'Cause if you say Arlington, if people have no idea where that is, like, you're not really helping them.
People might think it's in Texas.
That is true. There's an Arlington, Texas. And there's an Arlington, Washington that we drove through on our trip.
There's a lot of Arlingtons.
There are
There's
a lot of
only one
Arlingtons.
DC.
That is
in
true.
America.
In the world.
In the world.
Yeah.
Sorry, I forgot the world was any bigger than America.
Duh. Make Hyrule great again.
So on our cross-country trip, you were playing your Steam Deck? Is that
Steam
what
Deck.
that was?
Yep.
What are you playing on that?
The Elden Ring DLC.
The Elden Ring DLC. How's it going?
I'm still making my way. I haven't played in a week because, I'm not on vacation anymore and you gotta do work.
Yeah.
Gotta do work.
I've never played Elden Ring. How's that game?
It's challenging. Very challenging.
I like a challenging game.
Yeah.
I've been playing the Mega Man games for Game Boy that are on the Switch now.
Right.
And those are challenging because they're bad games.
Yes. That's sad.
Because I don't know. It's cool to like see the characters converted to the Game Boy style.
That makes sense.
And the music's, slightly different because they had to adjust it. See, this is what Nintendo did right when they made the Game Boy.
Okay.
That the Sega Game Gear did wrong.
All right.
Sega Game Gear took all these games that were for the Sega Genesis console and tried to convert them to the Game Gear.
Right.
Totally different specifications, totally different hardware.
Right.
And so what you end up with is like these worse versions of the same games. Whereas Nintendo very, very intentionally made their first games for the Game Boy.
Right.
And then you get Capcom, like, okay, we can convert some of our Mega Man games. And he's just too big on the screen. You can't see what's going on.
He's
just
too
big. And it
now,
just
question
doesn't work
on
as well.
the Switch when you're playing, does it render better and make it easier because it's a larger screen?
No, because it's the aspect ratio.
Okay, he's still that big. They didn't
it's
like
the
remaster
ratio
it or
of
anything.
him. No, yeah, exactly. It's just ported, so it's still the same thing. But playing on your
The
projection wall is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I love playing low bit graphic games as big and clear as I can.
Yeah, Pat's like, get that CRTV out of here. I don't want no 23-inch, original tubes.
No.
He doesn't want any of the grain. Or
And
he
look,
wants all the grain.
It's fun. It's fun to play on an old TV, but it's also really fun to play on a really big screen. I enjoy it.
That's good.
That's good. Have you ever entered a video game competition in person?
So there was one time when I was at Ohio State and Danny and I went, I don't even know where we went, but they were having a Super Smash Bros. It must have been Melee, so like on the GameCube tournaments. And we decided like, oh, we play this all the time at home. Like we'll jump in.
And for context, I was in college and went into somebody's dorm room and played some Smash Bros. And they were like, we don't want to play with you anymore because you're too good. Meanwhile, when I went and visited Ben and Danny, I couldn't even get a kill in.
Right.
Because they were so good. So I was playing with people that own the game in college.
Right.
So that's just kind of a skill level reference for all our listeners. Okay. So you show up to the tournament, you're mildly confident.
Yeah, and it was one of the things where, like, we weren't going there to go to the tournament. We just showed up in this place to, like, check things out. It was, like, at some type of store. I don't know if it was, like, a record store, a video game. It was whatever. And they were just having a tournament. So we're like, yeah, we'll, like, jump into this. And I don't know that I got more than, like, one kill.
Wow. The whole thing?
Yeah, and it was, like, a round-robin thing and whatnot. It was just... And the difference was, right, it is normie players like me, right? Yeah. Who can beat most other normie players, and then people who actually understand the elements of the game in a real way. Like I was just watching this little 3-minute short on YouTube of somebody did this like crazy jump roll, 1 frame, turn around, butt grab, and to like win like an entire tournament. And it took like 3 minutes to explain how this person was just like hanging on the ledge. And all they did was like get off the ledge, roll behind the person, grab them, and throw them. But all of the frames that they had to like hit all of these buttons correctly, it was like 4 frame perfect moves within like 20 frames.
That's intense.
And to be clear, that's like a third of a second of like inputs to be able to do. Right. And that's like in the middle of a tournament, and it's the very last kill in a sudden death match at the end of everything. And this guy just like pulls things like that off.
Epic.
Yeah. Once people started doing like all that like flash block, evading type stuff, I was out.
Yeah.
What about you?
One time, Googie and I were on tour with Old Self and Harry Diamond, and we were in Savannah.
All right.
And we had a show later that day, but I think we'd stayed there because we had gotten a last-minute show there the night before, so we woke up there. So we had all day, and we go into the city. We start playing some can jams. We start playing some cornhole at a bar, and we Google search, where's there an arcade bar around here?
Sure.
Oh, look, it's like 2 blocks away. This is great.
Amazing.
Let's go to the arcade bar, play some games.
Who doesn't like a barcade?
Barcade. Show up, and there are GameCubes. So there's like some arcade boxes.
Right.
And your normal stuff you see at an arcade bar.
Okay.
But there's also GameCubes everywhere.
Right.
And we're like, this is awesome. So, we play a couple of the paid games, and then are like, let's play a GameCube. We sit down.
And they're just like sitting there hooked up to a TV, just kind of ready to be played.
Many TVs, many GameCubes. Some of them are even on. A couple Wiis, because they play the GameCube games.
Sure.
So we just sit down at a GameCube and start playing Smash Bros. And all these other people surround us and are watching us. And Googie wins. And
just like randoms.
Yeah, I don't know these people.
Right.
But I'm like, great, I'm going to invite them to my show.
Of course.
And we play. Googie wins. And the people around us are like, all right, that was okay. Do you mind if I get winner? I'm like, sure, go for it. He takes Googie out in a second. These were a bunch of people like brought their own GameCubes and their own TVs to play like a tournament that they've been setting up for a long time. And we just like airheadedly.
Right.
We're like, oh, cool, a GameCube. And we were like so impressed. We were like, sorry. And they're like, oh, no, it's cool. We wanted to see if you were good at all.
Yeah.
And we're like, now that you know that we're not, why don't you teach us some stuff? And so they were like showing us like the frames and the techniques. And we were like, all right, that's way over our head.
Right.
And then we were outside hanging out with them in a circle. And they were like talking about, oh, remember that one time the Tron Master 3000, triple, double, triple, and the Pixel? And I'm like, this is insane. Like, this is so much deeper.
It's such like a subculture
than I've ever gone. And then I was like, hey, come to the rap show. And they were like, okay. And then they didn't come to the rap show.
Sounds about right.
And we moved on to the next city. But that's about as close as I've ever been to being in a tournament.
All right. That's pretty close.
Pretty close.
Yeah, I like it.
I feel like if I were to do anything competitive, I was pretty good at Tetris 99.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I remember playing that when I came up to see you.
Yeah.
When
we
you
were moving out of New
When you were
York.
moving out of New York, and we were just like laying there in your bed, swapping back and forth, just playing Tetris 99. That was great.
That little room was cool.
That was a cool room.
Tetris 99 was cool. People use the word Tetris all the time. It's crazy. I've heard it like 70 times in the last 2 months.
Who's using, you mean outside of talking about the game Tetris?
Yes, and it's because...
Is Gen Z ruining Tetris for us?
They're enhancing it. It's because I was doing an estate sale job.
Okay.
And that involves a lot of moving.
Okay.
So I kept putting things in people's cars, and they're like, we're just going to Tetris it in here. All generations of people saying that. And then I've been like moving my stuff.
Right.
And so people have been asking me, oh, you know, how's Tetrising your stuff into that tiny U-box going and stuff like that.
Right.
And I heard people say it not to me the other day at the U-Haul spot. It was funny. This guy had just unpacked his U-Haul box and goes up to the guy at the front counter. He's like, hey, I fit all of my stuff from the U-Haul box in my car. Just Tetrised it in there. And the guy was like, this is him typing. Not interested in having a conversation.
All right. Well, why don't we get to our gameplay of Tetris with our mom?
Yeah. So this episode, we've actually pivoted to playing
just for one episode, though.
Just for one episode.
Just for one episode.
So my mom and I are now playing the Water Temple.
Water Temple.
And we're going to do it in 2 parts because we like these episodes to be manageable for your commute or whatever.
For you.
I don't know.
It's for you.
This is for you.
It's totally not for us, so we have
No,
absolutely not.
And so you'll hear my mom and I go through. So this, just for context, we beat the Water Temple before the last 2 episodes that you listened to, which were the Lightning Temple.
Oh, doing things out of order.
On the same guy. We're playing my game.
Right.
And I mean, not that that really matters much, but you'll hear like I barely have any hearts. And it's a fun romp. My mom and I together are the dream team. And,
100%.
Management has been writing us like, hey, the ratings are great when it's just you and your mom.
Right.
And I'm like, but wait, because maybe sometime in the near future we'll have all 3 of us. And, don't fire Ben yet. Management.
Right, exactly.
Come on, give him a shot.
All right.
But let's get to the episode, and we'll see ya. We'll see you in Hyrule.
Catch you on the flip side.
On the whippy whip, splashy splash side. Put on your water wings, because we're about to get wet.
Blooper.
No, it stays. All right, so here we are in front of the Water Temple, and my mom is going to read Sidon's dialogue that he has for Link. Go ahead, Mom.
At last, I have been waiting for you. Come now, let us be off.
All right. So we have already approached the Water Temple, and there was one thing dumping water onto the mucky muck.
Well, faucet. There's 5 faucets.
And I guess what we have to do is open each of them?
Each faucet needs to be opened to clear out the sludge.
Great. So just to give you some background into where we are in the game, because each one of these playthrough scenarios is going to be a little different. I have only beaten the Wind Temple.
As have I.
Okay, but you have played the Water Temple up until...
Yes, I've already done the part that we're going to do right now.
But you just haven't beaten the
the boss.
enemy. Okay.
Right.
So I guess I got to get in here somehow.
Well, you need to. Do you want me to tell you what to do?
So basically, we're standing in front of this large temple with a system of faucets up top, and it's covered in goop. The steps leading up to it are covered in goop. And I'm just going to assume that I got to, like, ask my buddy to help me clear the goop on the steps. I don't know.
Oh, I never tried this.
Nope, that didn't do anything. So when you talk to Sidon, who is a Zora warrior, Sidon then says, let's go. And then you get a little bubble of water around you, and you shoot it at stuff. And it cleans up the goop like Mario Sunshine. Oh, and I forgot that the gravity is really weird up here.
Oh, the gravity is great
when you
because you
jump,
can really float.
So I guess I'm kind of...
And so you float in those bubbles.
So you get in these bubbles that float through the air, and it kind of lets you go places. But again, I don't really know where I'm supposed to go right now. So I'm going to refer to asking my mom what to do in this moment. Do I need to enter this big construction?
No.
Okay.
What you want to do is go over to the sides, and you see those large floating islands.
Okay, so there's
you need to go to
surrounding
each one of
the
those.
floating island that I'm in right now. So I need to go over to each of these islands and solve puzzles?
Yep.
Okay. And again, it's really funny. It's really fun. I'm floating through the air. The first game I remember floating like this was probably DuckTales.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you got they had a level on the moon and you floated.
Okay.
And then there's also a level in one of the Mega Man games where you float. And so
now you've got constructs up here.
And my shield is a flame shield for some reason. I didn't do that on purpose. It's just what it is. I have a bunch of arrows. My mom filled me up with arrows yesterday. I only have 4 hearts, which is probably means I'm going to die a couple times playing this level. But I decided I wanted stamina more. What do you think, Mom? Stamina or hearts? What's your go-to?
Always stamina.
Always stamina?
Always.
Yep.
I fill that up, and then I work on my hearts.
And then you work on your heart. So, again, we've said this before in the podcast, but since this game is so open and it's not linear, you might hear some spoilers. We're not going to, spoil the end of the game or talk too much about what happens in the other dungeons. But, there's, it's unavoidable that I have some stuff you might not have at home. So if you're a purist and don't want any spoilers at all, we're going to try to not ruin stuff for you at home, but maybe just play a little longer before you commit to listening to us play this game. I think.
Patrick is picking up one of those large globes that has the runes around it.
I've defeated the
constructs. There are a couple constructs, and you get, a bow, and you always got to pick up your charges.
Mm-hmm. And there's some goop that I'm just clearing because I think I'm supposed to, but maybe I don't have to.
You don't have to, no. It's just if you want to. It's good practice, though, because you will need to use that feature defeating the boss. But yes, you do have those, and those work really well. What we're talking about is the fire hydrants.
Fire hydrants. So I'm going to turn off my wind sage because...
Yeah, he keeps getting in the way.
He keeps getting in the way. And do I need to, take the ball up there, probably?
Yes.
All right. So...
And
I'm guessing that...
Let me look around here.
Maybe I can uncover some bubbles. So again, we're in an island in the sky. It's pretty fun. I really like that I can float about. I don't exactly know where I'm going right now, but I'm not too worried about it because I'm just kind of getting the feel. I like that this game has a lot of build-up to the dungeons and that it's fun and complex because I like a hard game. As anybody listening to this podcast probably knows, I don't enjoy having to talk to all the villagers all the time, and that's definitely something that I had to do a bunch to get here. But here we are. No more talking to villagers. It's action time. And I'm going to try to put this big old ball
No, that's not how you do it.
using my super hand up top.
It won't reach.
Yep, it won't
You need
reach.
to clear off the goop.
Okay, yeah, let's clear off the goop and maybe a bubble will appear.
Yep. There's a little slanty machine, piece of stone that starts blinking.
Yeah, so I see this blinking machine and
It's covered in sludge.
I will... It's like... Have you ever... No, you're not a Mario. You're not a Mario player. So now that this is open, there's a bubble that
Right.
comes out of it.
You put the
and
ball in the bubble.
You
and
put
let
the
it
ball
float.
in the bubble.
If
and
you
then
just
feel
hold the
better.
ball where the bubble comes out, it'll take it up.
Cool. So, this game... Oh,
And then
boy.
you can follow it
There it goes.
with the next bubble.
That's very fun. I like this mechanic. This is a very, very Mega Man mechanic.
Is it?
Oh, yeah. These bubbles
Oops,
that you,
didn't get
ride
to the
around
bubble.
in. Yeah, I missed the bubble.
Yeah.
It's not easy.
I don't know how much time you get with the
Well.
globe that you sent. There you go. You
You
got
know?
in the bubble, and I always turn and face where I'm going because the bubble doesn't last all that long.
Uh-huh.
And once it opens,
You want to be able to fly
you want to be
in the
able to
air.
float. Right.
Gotcha.
Right.
Okay, so now I'm on a higher island, and the water's clean up here. So that's a good sign,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Now, I know that I can swim up through this waterfall as I can with all waterfalls, although it's not letting me do that automatically.
No. So you're going to need to find a way to lower
The water
level.
Because we see on the bottom of the pool a hole for this ball to fall into.
right one of the impressions with the lit runes.
Music's very calming.
You've got a hover stone. You've got a water choo-choo.
Yeah. I killed the water choo-choo. Never stood a chance. I kind of feel bad for the choo-choos. They seem like... Okay, so I'm lifting up this wall.
Mm-hmm.
And it falls right back down.
Yes.
This wall is almost like a guillotine without a blade. It's like I can bring the wall up out of the ground, but...
So you need to find a way to keep it up.
Oh.
Okay, they just showed us what happens.
So what I'm going to do is I lifted it up with my Ultra Hand. That's what it's called, right?
Yep.
And then I'm going to use Recall to lift it back up and hold it up there. And now I'm in here.
Right.
And...
You need to
Oh.
if you noticed right around where that arch is that you have to keep the stone up to open the gate
Yeah.
are some of those hover stones.
Okay.
And usually when there aren't really just rando things around. You're going to need to use them if you see
Okay.
them.
So I'm going to leave the wall up for a little bit longer this time
And
so that
there's-
I have a longer window that I can be in that little room. And with my Ultra Hand.
Or you're going to do it that way. Okay, we'll see if that works.
And then...
Did you see what I was talking about?
Nope.
Okay, see that hover stone right there? There's
Yeah.
two of them. Okay, you want to grab one of those. And I believe if you use it over by the gate there that you pulled up.
Uh-huh.
Nope. The gate.
Oh, okay.
The
well,
gate
hold on.
that you-
I'm going to,
Okay.
real quick, I'm just going to try to get this thing out of here. Link, did you see that? What's up?
I'm certain that this water wheel must be connected to the temple's faucets.
Okay. So...
So Link is thinking.
So
What
do I
do
need
I
to shoot
do?
water at it?
Well, think about it. What did you have to do in the Wind Temple?
I'm going to try to keep this thing up by attaching a floating stone to it.
Yeah.
Instead of using my recall. I'm a big fan of the recall. I use it for most things at first, and then if it doesn't work, then I try other options. So here I go, attaching one of these floating guys. Oh, and it sticks.
See, right.
And now
It
I can just
sticks
pull
to
this
it.
up and keep it up.
Right, and
I
it
don't
should
have a
stay
time
up.
limit.
Exactly.
Sweet.
There you
There we go.
go.
So now that I've lifted
Water's
this wall,
draining.
water goes down, and so now I need to
You have a
shoot
friend.
water at this, maybe, with
You
this
have
guy.
a friend. Yep.
Let's talk to my buddy.
Talk to your buddy.
And I got
There
this
you go.
water wheel working, and it seems like that's all it needed. It just needed a little suggestion, and it unscrewed itself, and now one of the faucets is on.
So now there are 2 faucets on.
That's pretty fun.
Yep. You got one flowing, he says.
That's great.
Just 3 more to go.
All right. So the first one was pretty straightforward. Not
Okay, which one are you going to
not
try
too
next?
tough. That's where I came from.
Yep.
Let's go to the one opposite of this. Woo! It's very fun, just like jumping
floating
off of
and
stuff.
jumping and
Is that one down there?
gliding. Yes,
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna go over to this one.
but we're going. Okay.
And see, this is where it's great to have my mom because I forget where I've been.
Okay. Then you can
and
get down in that bubble and ride it up.
Isn't that
It's
going
gonna let you.
anywhere?
It's not letting. It's not going anywhere, and it's gonna collapse. Yeah, get out of there.
Oh, does that bubble do? Oh, is that Beetle in a bubble? Let's go say hi to Beetle real quick.
Are you nostalgic for a simpler time?
A time where controllers didn't have so many buttons.
A time where games weren't so overly complicated by so many plot devices?
Yeah,
Me too. I miss my NES.
Hi, I'm Bill, and I absolutely love old video games. But I didn't have anyone to play with, so I decided to start the Super Switch Club. That's right, a podcast dedicated to discussing and reliving the nostalgia of retro video games that are also on the Nintendo Online Virtual Library. Games like
Star Fox,
Super Mario World,
Kirby's Dream Land 3,
Echo the Dolphin,
Donkey Kong Country,
The Legend of Zelda,
Castlevania Bloodline,
Super Metroid,
Shining Force,
Balloon Fight,
Punch-Out,
Sonic 2,
F-Zero,
Banjo-Kazooie,
Tetris,
Pokemon Snap.
and so much more.
The Super Switch Club is a Podcasters Assemble style show from the We Can Make This Work, probably Podcast Network.
A podcast where we peel away the veneer of nostalgia and play some unnecessarily difficult video games, just because our friends are playing them too.
So join us on the Super Switch Club, where you can relive the nostalgia of tearing your hair out over an NES game that loves to troll the shit out of you.
Fantastic. I'm thoroughly looking forward to this.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Best of all, you can too.
Head on over to probablywork.com/Super Switch Club now to learn more.
Thanks, Beetle. That was awesome. That was great.
The way.
So now I'm back down on the
there's
main
more constructs
surface.
and more choo-choos.
My soldier
where we
blade is
were.
badly damaged. Again, I only have 4 hearts. This is gonna be a tough. Oh, did my thing break?
Yes.
Oh,
It
okay.
did.
And hey, Sidon using his.
Yep. There you go. You got him.
Okay.
There's a construct. Now you got another one you need to get rid of.
So, one of the things that frustrates me about this game is that there's not like a ton of action, unless you seek it out.
yeah, which I
but-
like.
Yeah, what you like, which honestly kind of bores me.
Yeah.
But,
You got to pick that stuff up. You're gonna need it.
okay.
Oh,
and
he
I got a little
died.
game over.
Okay.
All right, we'll just come back from that. No big deal.
One thing I do like about when game is over, you're not penalized. You don't lose everything you just gathered or your loot or anything like that. You get to keep it. Many games you lose everything that you've just picked up, but in this game, Tears of the Kingdom, you get to keep what you've had. Okay, Patrick is back at the water temple, and you're standing in a pool, but I can't really tell exactly where you're standing. I wish the mini map for the temple gave north, but it doesn't.
Oh,
let
it
you-
doesn't give cardinal directions?
No. Oh, there it is. I see it. It's very,
They're very
very
faint.
dark. Okay, now.
Okay.
Okay, now you're going to which one?
Now
you're
I'm
going.
back. Is my thing still on? Yeah, it's still on.
Yes. Yeah. You still. That's one thing
Okay,
I like
but I don't
about
know how
it.
to get to that one.
Okay, what I did
Yes, tell
was
me.
I climbed up where all the faucets are and made my way all the way across
yeah?
the top
Okay.
and made my way over that way is how I did it. but I believe that you can
Yeah, I'd like
ride
it
a
if
bubble. Now, this is the one you already did.
I know. I'd like it if it let me swim up this waterfall.
Do you have your
Oh, do I need my pants on?
do you have your what is your Zora armor?
Okay.
That makes you swim up.
Now I can
Now
swim
you can
up.
swim up.
And
yes.
now I can. I'm super
And you
high
will
in the
need
air.
that. Yep, that's what you need.
And I can.
Float around till you get over to
Yeah,
the one
that's
on
better.
well, you're going north right now. But you're gonna so you're going to go over to the northeast.
Great.
The northeast
Sounds good to me. And then I'll climb up that.
faucet.
And is it
Yep.
gonna let me swim up this one?
You know, I didn't even try to swim up in any of these.
So we
I
are
didn't
now
think
up
about it.
where the faucets are, and I'm in a faucet. You think I can make it to that one?
You know, I was able to make it. Oh, but I used Tulin.
Oh, and I turned off my
Right.
bird friend.
I used him to, give me my gusts of air.
All right, come on back.
Yep.
Come on back.
And you can make it with the gravity being lower.
So do you think that his wind sound is scary?
No.
Crystal thinks it sounds like a horror movie.
Oh.
Let us know what you think at home, if it's scary.
Okay, now we're at the northeast, the top northeast,
Mm-hmm.
and we're gonna get this on. But
I'm
no,
trying
it's
to get it on. So the wheel up here is right next to a waterfall, but is not quite aligned with it. And if it
Right.
was like 2 inches
It's a
further,
little short.
then it would definitely be powered by this waterfall.
Right.
So I don't know. There's a floating bubble over here. What do I
Check
do?
there.
What do I
Okay,
do
look
with
in that little
bubbles that
look
are
in that
just
little closed temple there and see
So,
what is in there.
Peeking on inside. Kind of looks empty.
Can you see what is in there?
Let me look from
using-
another angle.
Using the Nope.
Oh yeah, it's another
Yeah,
wheel.
It's another wheel. Okay.
So maybe I need to open this up. Maybe I can get in from the bottom.
Nope.
No. Cannot get in from the bottom. Okay, so I gotta find out a way to open this thing up. Let me climb on top of it. I love the weightlessness. What other video games do you remember being light in for just a level?
Gosh.
It's rare, right?
Yes. I don't
Mario.
think I've come across this. It is just so much fun.
You know, it occurs to me that one of the reasons I dislike water temples is because you end up like the gravity's always different.
Yeah.
And it's annoying because you're used to one thing and now you're swimming and it's just keep me on the land, you know. But this, it's so fun because instead of trapping you in the water, you get to be more free. You know? It's
yes,
the opposite
you
of
do.
what most water temples
You're
do.
right.
That's
You're
pretty
right.
cool.
It is.
Oh, I see a like over there. Okay.
Yep.
So I've kind of surveyed this whole area and I fell off the edge and now I'm
Oh no.
back on the ground.
Okay, you got to get back over there.
All
A
right.
couple different ways.
Blah. Can I go
Yeah,
this way?
You can go that way.
I'm going.
Patrick. Oh no.
I'm
Oh, you made it.
going- And I'm just jumping on rocks that will probably
From rock
lead
to rock,
me
from
there.
platform to platform, and then if you jump towards that one and use. Yes, that one came from up on the platform, so you can actually use.
Oh, I can just use
You
recall.
can use recall and get in it.
Gotcha. So I'm using recall on a bub. If I can
If you can get
get
to
there,
it.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm using recall on a bubble, and it's going to take me back up to.
High enough that you'll be able to glide over there. There you
All right.
go.
Okay. So again, I need to open this thing. And to do that, I think I just need to move this platform. Oh, so I know what I'm going to do. There are these pieces of concrete here on the ground. And I bet that if
Onto
I
the
just
wheel.
attach them to this wheel that was really close to this waterfall just to make the arms, what are they called? The teeth of the gear longer, then the waterfall will affect this wheel properly.
Let's see. Patrick's got him attached. Now he's giving it a turn.
Yeah, and we'll see if it works. And there we go. It's spinning.
We got some electricity here now.
Mm-hmm. So the electricity's on, and now I just need to connect.
Neat. Now, what are you gonna use?
There's a break in the circuit that connects the fan or the wheel that I just turned on to the door that I need to open. So I'm just gonna drop my soldier spear and use my ultra hand to pick it up and see if I can attach it.
It doesn't let you attach. Does it let you lay it across there? Do you use a bubble? Do you bring a bubble over? Gosh.
What conducts electricity? I'm surprised that my soldier spear didn't work. Isn't that made of metal?
Yeah, but there's many times when things that worked somewhere else don't work, especially when it's a temple or certain area.
Tricky. Keeping me on my toes.
Yep.
Maybe I should try a different weapon.
I think you use that. Can you pull that bubble over? Does it let you? No, the one that just came up.
Oh, the one that seemingly had no purpose.
Because it has a battery in it.
Oh, is that what that is in the center of that bubble?
Yeah, to make them. Yes, those are batteries. I call them batteries.
Remember having to buy batteries to keep the Game Boy charged? Now you just gotta plug your Switch in.
Yep.
Have you ever forgotten your Switch
see if
charger?
You can grab. Okay,
all right,
there you
go. I'm walking over with it. Have you ever forgotten your Switch charger and just used a regular USB-C charger?
Yes.
And it slowly works?
It's very slow,
yeah.
but it does work. There you go.
Okay.
Attach the bubble.
Oh, I thought it was going to give me a doodly-doodly-doodly-dee. The door opened.
Open the door, and here's the main gear to turn on the third.
All right. Talking to my homie.
Okay, did the water thing at it. There it goes. It unwound.
Sweet.
Now they're showing us cutscene of another faucet opening.
Third faucet.
Well done, Link. Now you just need to open the remaining 2.
Awesome.
All right, now which one are you going to go to next?
I don't know. Whichever I can get to. Is that one?
Over there,
With that
yes.
Wacky spinning thing.
Oh, the spinny one.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just see if I can
challenging.
make it. It's challenging.
And fun.
All right, let's go.
Oh no! Oh, he made it.
I love cutting it close.
I know you do.
I can't help myself.
Wears me out. Let me tell you, wears me out. Okay, there's the construct here that you need to get rid of with his bow.
I love the light gravity because I can just jump up and then slow-mo it.
And really get some shots off. Okay, there's another construct you need to get rid of.
Isn't it interesting how the word construct and the word construct are spelled exactly the same, but they're pronounced differently?
Yes, they are.
How would you know if you didn't speak English as a first language, which was which?
I don't know.
Context clues. So in English, verbs are last syllable stressed, and nouns are first syllable stressed.
Really?
So you build a construct or you construct a building.
I see.
Right?
Yeah.
Just like
Yep.
I don't know, there's a million examples, but you never think of any when you're trying to give examples.
Okay, you need to get rid of these choo-choos so that nobody's coming after you when you're trying to do your main thing here.
Thanks for getting me all those arrows yesterday. Cause I'm just gonna
130
use a bunch
of them, man.
How many do I have left now? Probably.
Well, if you pull
80.
your bow out and draw the string back, it tells you. You have 130 still. Okay. So you must have had... you've picked up some out of chests.
I did.
And such.
And
okay, we've gotten rid of the constructs and the water choo-choos.
Great.
And now I think Patrick's going to see what does he need to do. Oh.
Yeah, so I'm looking around and there's some goop, and I'm just kind of start by clearing off this goop for no reason.
With Sidon's power.
Oh, my blade is badly damaged.
It is badly damaged.
Whack. Something I don't like about this game. Always making me switch my weapons. And it's a Breath of the Wild thing, too. I mean, I'm not actually complaining. It's just...
Yeah, well, a lot of the games I play, you know, one of the things with your weapons is the durability. And they have to be prepared. They have to be repaired.
Yeah.
Okay, we've got some hover stones here that Patrick's jumping around to, and now we got this huge spinny thing on this tower.
Oh, my gosh.
Spinning really quick.
And how do I slow this thing down? Fuse, Ultra Hand.
Good luck. I'll just try to figure it out here for a minute.
All right.
Minutes.
Well, I'm going to try to shoot what's in there.
There's something in there you got to shoot.
And I'm going to equip like a splash fruit here because it's goopy like my cat's
goop
ear.
In there. It's going to come back around
my
soon
cat's
enough.
ear is super goopy.
Oh, please.
Should I not talk
Poor
about
thing.
Chloe's little goopy ear?
No, poor little
girl.
thing. Okay,
She's
shoot
hanging
it.
out with us.
Your soldier bow is badly damaged.
Okay, but it looks like I did a little bit of work.
You might have.
Again, there's this pillar, and at the top, it's just the spinning rock that has some stuff in it.
It spins very quickly.
And so I'm slowing down time by... Oh, nice. I slowed down time.
Oh, my gosh. I had to build a whole thing to get up there. How did you do it so easy?
You know, I'm a platformer. That's my skill set.
Oh, my gosh. It took me so long to do this, folks. He's amazing.
It's
just amazing.
It's my skill set. All right. So let's talk to
Okay, we've got
Sidon.
another one drained. And here we go. Sidon's power is unscrewing the... What is that? It's not really a latch.
Yeah, it's a screw.
Okay, here goes
so
the
we
fourth
have
one.
4, and that was the second of 5, right?
All right, just one more, Link.
Just one more. Okay, so we have gotten a bunch of the locks. We've kind of figured out how this whole thing works. There's a really good temple. I kind of think that we've done a good job.
Okay.
All right, well, let's finish this temple up on the next episode of...
Hyrule Podcasters.
Thanks for listening to this episode of
Hyrule Podcasters
Ultra Pod.
Exploring a Torn Kingdom. If you like what you're hearing and want to support us directly, you can head over to our Patreon page. We'd also love to see you in our Discord. You can find us on Instagram and Facebook at Hyrule Podcasters and on Twitter at Hyrule Podcasters.
As always, this episode was produced by Patrick, and we'd like to thank LT Headtrip for composing original music for the podcast, including our theme song.
If you'd like to play along with us, Tears of the Kingdom is available exclusively on the Nintendo Switch.
And be sure to rate and review us in Apple, Spotify, or wherever ye happen to listen.
And action!
Okay, we're going to start the gameplay audio something in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Conduit Media.